And we're live here on March 15th, 2023. It's spring break here in Florida. We're watching the World Baseball Classic. Team USA just scored a run against Colombia in the top of the third inning. And James Gunn has some news today. Zack Snyder has some news today. Who won the day? Who won the day between James Gunn and Zack Snyder? We'll look at that in just a minute. All that and more coming up here on the Lantern live stream here. Paul Goldschmidt at the plate. So what's up, guys? Yeah, make sure that's working. Anyway, I have my Kentucky Mule here. If anybody has a drink, go ahead, sound off. Tell me what you're drinking. That's high class living right there. But yeah, I'm probably gonna wait a couple minutes, wait for some people to show up, and then we'll get into it. We'll start doing it. Pretty funny day. Pretty funny day. Because, like, all the Snyder fans, like, oh my God, Zack Snyder fucking put a teaser with Darkseid. That means Justice League 2 is coming out. When it's like, that's not what's happening at all. That's not what's happening at all. He's just promoting SnyderCon and he's using Darkseid to bait you guys. Darkseid. He's using Darkseid to bait you guys. The voice of Darkseid, which is Ray Porter. He's probably going to be at the SnyderCon doing a fucking panel. That's probably going to be the extent of Darkseid. You know what I'm saying? Asaka's in here. Love from India. Some respect. Thank you for the respect. But yeah, let's see who won the day here. Let's post this up. Zack Snyder's little teaser, full circle. He had about 55,000 likes at the screenshot, which was like 3 hours ago. And so 50,000 likes for him. And James Gunn posting he's going to direct Superman gets 84,000 likes in half the time. Yo, you know what I'm saying? So James Gunn clearly won the day here. I don't know if this is like a war starting between Zack Snyder and James Gunn, but James Gunn's off to a good start here. He has 30,000 more likes than Zack Snyder, guys. And Zack Snyder has 1 million more views, but Zack Snyder's thing's been up for like 10 plus more hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking fantastic. Fantastic. True DC fans only support social media and not in theater. That's backwards. You have that backwards. The true DC fans show up in the theaters. That's why the movies don't make a lot of money, because there's not a lot of true DC fans. Do you see how that works? There's not a lot of true DC fans. That's why the movies don't make a lot of money. Because if it was just true DC fans supporting the movies, then they're not going to make a lot of money. They have to appeal to a general audience, to a mainstream audience. But yeah, James Gunn pounds Zack Snyder into the ground. Zack Snyder trying to con his fans with this full circle thing. He's trying to make you think fucking second part of Justice League coming out when he does not have the power to do that. He doesn't have the power at all to do that. The only people that have the power to do that are James Gunn and Warner Brothers. And people just falling for it like fucking sheep. It's so funny how he just uses his autistic fans to get what the fuck he wants. I swear to God, the only thing this con is for promoting Rebel Moon. That's it. So, let those non-DC fans support Zack Snyder. The real DC fans are supporting James Gunn. James Gunn is directing Superman. If y'all don't like that, y'all can go suck a fat fucking donkey dick, all right? All right? That's how I feel. That's how I fucking feel about it. Anyway, how y'all doing today? That's the news of the day. James Gunn directing, the Superman Legacy movie. Where's his post here? I'm looking at his post right now. We're going to look it up here. It's going to take me a second, probably. But yeah, Zack Snyder trying to con his fans again into supporting some bullshit. Supporting some bullshit. Oh my god, his stupid Snyder con. That's all he's promoting. And y'all fucking fall for it. Like fucking sheeple. Yeah, here it is right here. Here it is, here. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see the real news happening? Ryan C., you call me autistic? Yes, I'm calling you autistic. If you support Zack Snyder, I'm calling you autistic. And you need to go outside and touch some fucking grass. For sure. Let's read. Yes, I'm directing Superman Legacy to be released on July 11, 2025. My brother Matt told me when he saw the release date, he started to cry. I asked him why, and he said, dude, it's Dad's birthday. I hadn't realized. I lost my dad almost 3 years ago. He was my best friend. Can I open? I can make them bigger, can I? Not really. Not really. We can go back here. I lost my dad 3 years ago. He was my best friend. He didn't understand me as a kid, but he supported my love of comics and my love of films, and I will be making movies without him. It's been a long road to that point. I was offered Superman years ago. I initially said no because I didn't have a way and that I felt unique and fun and emotional. I gave Superman the dignity he deserves, you know, unlike the Superman we got where he's snapping Zod's neck for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, James Gunn. Then a bit less than a year ago, I saw a way in many ways centering around Superman's heritage, how both his aristocratic Kryptonian parents and his Kansas farmer parents informed who he is and the choices he makes. So I chose to finally take on writing a script, but I was hesitant to direct. Yeah, he said that many times. He was hesitant to direct this movie, despite constant pestering by Peter Sanfran and others to commit. Sorry, Peter. Just because I write something doesn't mean I feel it in my bones, visually and emotionally, enough to spend over 2 years directing it, especially not something of this magnitude. But the long and short of it is, I love the script, and I'm incredibly excited as we begin this journey. Up, and away, motherfuckers. And let's forget Zack Snyder and all his nonsense. All his nonsense. Anyway, hold on, Jim. I'm shaking the fucking. Zack Snyder's literally using fucking Ray Porter's Dark Side to get people to click on his stupid ass fucking con. Do you believe this shit, dude? I'm sad as a true DC fan that I have to live in a world where DC fans have to deal with and cope with Zack Snyder cultists. I know, Derpy. They're fucking everywhere. I can't stand them. Well, you know, they're only in this part of the internet, honestly. If we like really like take a step back and like, you know, take a breath, they're only in this part of the internet. Nobody in the real world will know who the fuck you're talking about if you say Snyder cultist. I swear to God. Don't ever bring it up on a date or the girl will think you're weird. You know, don't ever bring it up to random strangers. They'll think you're weird. They'll have no idea what you're talking about. Only us weirdos know, really. I mean, we are kind of weird. Let's be honest. Hope everybody has a drink tonight. I'm also watching the World Baseball Classic. It's on here, the side here. You know, we live. We out here. We live. Yeah. It's sad. It's very sad. It's very sad. It's for AFS. I don't give a fuck what it's for. Zack Snyder's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? He's using everybody's fucking anticipation for a Justice League Part 2 to promote his Rebel Moon and whatever the fuck he's doing at SnyderCon. Do you guys realize that? He's using the fans to promote this fucking shitty con he's doing. Where he just wants to get Rebel Moon over. That's all he wants to do, right? That's it. Oh, here Chris is with the real questions here, trying to get us on track here. Who would your choice for villain in Brave and the Bold and Superman Legacy, respectively? This is such an excellent question. I'm glad Chris brought up this question because what I feel, Superman Legacy, it should have a bunch of villains. Like, it's called Legacy, right? It should be the legacy of him taking out a bunch of villains like Parasite, Metallo should be like the villains to kick it off, right? And then it ends with like Lex Luthor or something, you know what I'm saying? And we get a really good cast for Lex Luthor. It's going to end up great. And then we have a little teaser to Brainiac. And Brainiac shows up in Supergirl. We get Brainiac in the Supergirl movie. And then we get the finish of the Brainiac storyline in the next Superman movie. I feel like that should be it. And Batman Brave and the Bold, it probably should be Ra's al Ghul. Because, what's his name? Damian Wayne is going to be the Robin, right? So it probably should have something to do with Ra's. A little bit. I don't know, the Lazarus pit and everything, for sure, right? For sure. But yeah, so we have to do with the League of Assassins, Ra's al Ghul, maybe. Since we're doing Damian Wayne for the first movie and you have to show Talia, you got to do all that stuff. I don't know. We have to show Talia giving Damian Wayne to Batman. That's what we have to show here. But we have to deal with, and literally been a decade since his decent Superman film. Until the end of the film, he literally never understood the character, individual aspect, no storytelling. And he fucking snapped Zod's neck, Derpy. He fucking snapped Zod's neck, dude. Like, what? Like, you had Superman fucking straight up murder somebody. I know Zod's like the same power level. So, like, it might be the only way to stop him. But, like, oh my God. You can't do anything else, dude. Like, oh my God. It's like they wrote themselves in the corner with that one. Ever live wire? We are live, motherfuckers. Thank you, Hunter and Gee, for joining back. Exactly. Plus, it's not an origin. Yeah, so you might as well go big in the first film. Batman Begins has 3 villains: Falcone, Ross, Scarecrow, and it worked. Yes, they should go that way. Yeah, they should go with the Superman movie. I'm thinking multiple villains. Legacy. It's the legacy of villains he fucking took out. And his legacy, what is Superman's legacy? It's Lex Luthor and Superman always bashing heads. That's the legacy, really. You know what I'm saying? You got to establish that. We got to build that. Lex Luthor is behind all these minor villains that are popping up in the film. And by the end of the film, it's Lex Luthor and all that stuff. And maybe Superman finally puts him in jail at the end of the film. That's always a good ending. You're putting Lex Luthor in jail. It looks like Colombia just tied up this game. Lazarus Pit would be a great addition to different tone from the realistic. Yeah. You got to do something over the top for Batman Brave and the Bold. We got to do something fantastical because Matt Reeves has already established that we're going to get the real grounded Batman, grounded detective Batman. So we got to go over the top with the actual Batman Brave and the Bold. At least that's what I think. Man of Steel is one of the biggest disappointments I've had in a theater. Man of Steel, Phantom Menace, and Rise of Skywalker are 3 of the worst. Dude, Rise of Skywalker, like, it wasn't so much disappointment as deflation. Like, I was just like, oh my God. Like, I almost had hopes after the Last Jedi, because I was like, there's no way it can get any worse than that. And it did. And it did. Like, it was like, there's no way this could get any fucking worse. And it totally did. I want James to do tone and his power similar to Max Fisher cartoon and Grove showing off his powers, but story writing similar to 90s animation series. Just give me the 40s cartoon tone. Always hopping buildings in a single bound. Dude, he's going to have trunks, guys. I'm calling it now. Superman's going to have trunks. I'm calling it. He's going to have the red trunks. I mean, quote me on that right now. It's just something about the way James Gunn keeps talking about All-Star Superman, keeps talking about that book specifically with Grant Morrison. He even put up a poll that was like, do you want trunks or no trunks? Even though it was a joke, like, James Gunn still put up that poll. You know what I'm saying? He wants to see what the audience wants. Get Phantom Man. I mean, I have a much bigger, it's funny, I have a much bigger appreciation for Phantom Menace after watching Rise of Skywalker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a much bigger appreciation by far. Like, it's crazy. What about live wire for Superman? I don't know what he means by live wire, guys. I don't know what live wire means. I don't know what he means. Oh my God. Yes. I like all DC movies. I'm not a cultist. I love the Matt Reeves movie. Good, Ryan C. Then you're not a cultist. Good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I was, because if you're a cultist, you'd be an autistic retard, and we'd have to like kick you out or something like that. So, thank God you're not a cultist and you don't fall for all of Zack Snyder's bullshit. You don't fall for all his con man tricks. Putting Darkseid's voice on a fucking little spot to make you think it's gonna be a sequel to Justice League when it's really just Ray Porter just doing a panel at his con, right, guys? It's just Ray Porter gonna do some Q&As at his stupid Snyder con. That's all it is. 100%. There's no way they got Justice League Part 2 greenlit from James Gunn. Put the pieces, it doesn't make a lick of sense. People on it, it's just a small section of the internet. It's not everybody. It's literally just these Snyder cultists that are just this 0.1% of the fandom that's on Twitter. That's really all it is. Nobody in real life knows who the fuck I'm talking about when I say this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows. Like, I can't bring this shit up to girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be like, what? They'll think I'm weird if I bring this shit up. There's no way. I may send him break buildings and punching laser beams, lifting buildings, jumping through and flying over the first film. If it's the new universe, my thing. Do you want him jumping or flying? I wonder if that's like you want Superman jumping or flying. What's your thoughts on Skywalker, The Last Jedi, and Aaron Fisher? What's their subscribers and Zack Snyder's friends? I think they're all stupid as fuck, Hunter Iggy. I think they're all. How about that? I think they're all stupid as fuck. They should all go die. Film Psychic, not a Gunn fan, but at least he's going in for something. Everybody else just shots pushing things off and waiting for the right moment. That's never going to come. I think that's right. I'm 100% behind that. I'm sick of waiting for the right moment to come. I just want it to happen. Make the fucking films. At this point, it's been a decade and we've gotten one Superman film. Okay? Obviously, things have not been going good if we're getting one Superman film. All right? Let's get it going. Let's start something fucking new. Something fresh, something fucking great, something that's based off Superman All-Star. You know what I'm saying? Something that's based off the best books. Anyway, his scores and Lightning in the Batman was awesome. Oh, the score of the music? Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. The Penguin series is going to be fantastic, Hunter C. It's going to be fantastic. Did you see the shots? Do I have to bring up the stills from the series again? Do I have to bring that up again? I might later. Is you gonna watch where the characters is and showing having Superman limitations for the first film, learning his powers? I'd rather see him jumping, somewhat flying, but mostly jumping like Max Fleischer. I don't know if they're gonna do that because flying is synonymous with Superman. And Colombia hits a ball off the center field wall. They just took the lead. Holy shit. USA is stupid making a guy pitch this long in this tournament. I think he's going to be flying straight up. There's no way they're going to have him jumping. I don't know. Like, it's synonymous with Superman. You have to have Superman flying. If you don't, you have to have the cape. You have to have him flying. If you don't have those things, he's not Superman at this point. If you, wait. If you watch those, I know those are beautiful cartoons. Everybody should watch the Fleischer cartoons. They are like beautiful. They are pieces of art. They're in like every goddamn museum, dude. What's it? The Smithsonian. At least he's making the moment I'm waiting for. Oh yeah. James Gunn. Oh, totally. Do you guys want me to show you this again? What was that? The James Gunn tweets. You want to see how many likes these things got? Look at that. That's his tweet. Him directing Superman has 84,000 likes versus Zack Snyder's Full Circle thing has 55,000 likes. I'm just saying. James Gunn alone tweeting one thing about Superman is getting more likes than Zack Snyder. Just saying, guys. Just saying. That's the facts. Anybody trying to spin you anything else is a son of a bitch. Zach yanking that chain again. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, Funky Foo 42, which is a hilarious name that rhymes. 100%. 100%. He's yanking that chain. He's conning his fans to get them to support Rebel Moon or some bullshit like that. Just like he did with Army of the Dead. It's the same shit over again. Like, same shit over and over again. And they can't see it because Zack Snyder is their life. If they didn't have Zack Snyder, these people wouldn't have lives. Like, oh, it's sad. It's sad. I'm glad we're getting Geo content too, right? Feels like it. We're getting that too. There's going to be a movie. There's going to be a television series. 100%. Green Lantern's coming back. Yeah, good to see you again too, man. I can't remember the last time we talked. We talked a long time ago. Just give me the Golden Age with black in the middle suit from the cartoon. If they make a fly, I need it, or I'll be disappointed. We'll see. We'll see what they do, man. Army of the Dead was butt shit. Gunn's a good man. And you know what about that, Ryan? See, a lot of these Snyder cultist fuckhead retard motherfuckers want to say that James Gunn is a pedophile. They want to call him a pedophile. They want to call him an evil person because he made some jokes on Twitter like fucking 6-7 years ago or whatever, like a fucking decade ago. He hasn't made them since. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just want to keep calling him pedophile because they're retarded. God, these people. They don't deserve they don't deserve anything, honestly. I hate you. They're pieces of shit for that. And they're also, hold on here. They're also pieces of shit for wanting to do a Zack Snyder like campaign hashtag the day after Shazam comes out. Like on the 18th, the day after Shazam releases in the US, we're gonna do a fucking hashtag campaign for the stupid Zack Snyder Netflix thing. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, you can't be any more transparent with your fucking nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You can't be any more fucking transparent with your nonsense. Chris, DC's coming up at the perfect time now with with MCU falling apart. Yeah, we're having some flops, but Gunn's Suicide Squad was great. The Batman was a stone cold masterpiece, and the masses will love the Flash. It's really feeling like the Flash is going to be a hit. And I feel like Shazam 2 is going to be a sneaky hit. I feel like Shazam 2 is going to be that sneaky hit. It's going to have the family audiences in there. Like the first 3 weeks, we'll see how much money he makes on Friday. We'll see because it's opening on Thursday. At least in my area, there's going to be a lot of screenings on Thursday. So we'll see. We'll see what that film does. I feel like it's going to be sneaky. I feel like it's going to get around 400 million. We'll see. Snyder was a cinematographer on The Dead. I know, and it came out horrible. I mean, y'all saw that movie. It's like blurry fucking half the time. Everyone working in Hollywood is a pedo in reality. I mean, let's hope that's not the case. That's a lot of pedos when you think about that film psychic. That's a lot of pedos. I really hope there's not that many pedophiles in Hollywood. That's a lot of them. Okay. That's almost as many pedos as there are in the Catholic Church. You know, let's hope there's not that many. Really can't learn to move on. Yeah, you don't see these Snyder fans on Twitter, do you? You don't see them on Twitter, do you, Ryan C? I think I see them because the algorithms just fucked me over, you know? That's all I'm seeing them. Derby, what's funny is that Zack Snyder literally put a rape scene in comic book film, if you know, but they'll make fun of James for supposedly being a pedo because tweets are like 6-7 years old. I know. Yeah, he had that rape scene that's in Watchmen. Yeah. But that's also in the book too. So I guess he's being true to the book. But it's funny. He'll be true to the book if it's a rape scene, but not if it's a giant squid at the end of the movie. A giant squid. That's too ridiculous. But yes, I'll have that bitch raped by the comedian. Like, that's Zack Snyder's thinking, guys. That's not my thinking. That's his. Yeah, giant squid, ridiculous. Silk Spectre being raped over a pool table? Of course. Like, of course we gotta do that. Fuck the giant squid. Like, why does he draw the line at the giant squid? I don't get it. Like, you're gonna do everything from the book, but you're not gonna do the giant squid. It's lazy, is what it is. It's fucking lazy, is what it is. So fucking funny. So Steeds. But anyway, that's my fucking ramble here. That's my fucking ramble. uh, wait, you never seen Watchmen? Holy shit! Go watch it. Go watch Watchmen director's cut. Don't watch the ultimate cut of Watchmen. That's just like it adds the animated Black Flag movie in it. It's just a waste of time. Just Zack Snyder trying to waste more of your fucking time here. Uh, remember when he said he wanted Batman raped in prison? Oh yeah, we could pull up that article. Yeah, that's an old article. I remember that like yesterday. Just the dumbest shit ever, man. Dumbest shit ever. Why would he even say that? I don't know. My Batman could get raped. Why? What? like what? Why? And how? You know, Batman can beat up 10 goons at once. You tell me he can't take on some people in a shower? Come on now. Zack Snyder's the only guy who could imagine Batman getting pinned down and raped, guys. Like, he's the only one. Nobody else would have fucking come up with that shit. But let's pull this up again in case for some of you joining that missed it earlier. Zack Snyder puts his teaser out for his conning the fans, 55,000 likes. And James Gunn puts up that he's directing Superman Legacy, 84,000 likes in less time. Less time. Just saying. Just saying. And Chris says, no, read Watchmen. Don't watch the movie. I agree with that too, man. I agree with that too. Definitely read the book first. And then watch the movie. Then you can see all the changes they make, and you can decide if it's good or bad. I feel like the changes are fine. Even though, giant squid would have been cool. But then they called the bomb the squid at the end. So I guess, all right, whatever. Giant squid would have been cool, though. It would have been cool. Remember his first storyboards where Lois is getting pregnant by Batman? Oh, yeah. Dude, that whole shirt he released where it's like all the different things that are going to happen in the sequel of Justice League. It was purposely confusing so he could fucking change it any second he wanted. He's a con man, guys. There's executives that talk about him being a con man too that have worked with him. It's like he just puts shit in movies for fanboys to trick them into liking the movie. That's what fucking executives say about him. Like people have worked about him with him, like, hey, yikes, Yikes. It's some fucked shit, man. But yeah, I'm hyped. Superman Legacy is coming out, guys. James Gunn's directing it. He announced he's directing it, so I assume the script is done. I mean, it's been months, so I'm assuming the script is fucking done. It's got to be. USA is losing 1-2 right now, by the way. Not good. Ryan C. If I were a CBM, I'd go straight to the source. Scott Snyder, Jeff Lowe, Tom King. Yes. And I hope that's what James Gunn is doing. James Gunn has put up the Superman, All-Star Superman, where he's like sitting on the cloud, looking back over his shoulder, the classic Grant Morrison pose. And I really hope that's what he's going for. I really hope that's because when you think about All-Star Superman, it's Superman going through like all these trials and tribulations, right? The whole fucking book. So I'm like, that's what the movie's got to be. It's got him going through his trials and tribulations, through his other smaller villains, and then we get to Lex Luthor at the end. I feel like, we got a better Lex Luthor. Oh my God, I can't wait to see the cast for Lex Luthor. It's literally the bar set so low. Like Jesse Eisenberg was the last Lex Luthor. Anybody is going to be better than Jesse Eisenberg. Anybody with a straight jaw and a bald head is going to be better than Jesse Eisenberg, guys. 100%. Yeah, Snyder, Snyder himself has said that he cares more about iconography, which is just visual imagery. He cares more about that. He said that himself. It's not even a fucking like debate here. That's what Zack Snyder has said in the past. He got to care a little if he's directing it, right? Oh, James Gunn directing Superman Legacy? Yeah, he got to care a lot. Like, and he's talking about He keeps bringing up All-Star Superman, which is amazing. Oh, let's see if I can bring up this. This was a funny clip from the new Shazam movie. I'm probably gonna get my stream, demonetized for this if I bring this up. And I'll just bring it up for a few seconds. I'll be interested to see what Gunn's visual approach will be. This film sets an aesthetic of the whole DCU, and I hope it looks a lot better than MCU's flat-board cinematography. I hope it does too. The Flash, I really feel, is that reset, that starting point that they're gonna jump off. But if Shazam 2 is as good as people are saying it is, then yeah.
Letter. Writing a letter. No.
Just writes
I was just talking out loud. That's not a part of the letter. Why'd that up to?
That's funny.
Maybe if you try.
So, and then the villain reads his letter.
Maybe just sign the champions. Should we proofread it? No, Steve doesn't make mistakes, just writes what you say. Great, I feel good about this. Me too. Anyone else want a Gatorade? Do we have red?
Dude, that's just funny as fuck. I'm shocked they showed that. I'm shocked they showed that. Like, is that the only funny joke in the movie? Probably not. I want Michael Fenn as Lex Luthor. Yeah, for Lex? Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be dope. Michael Fassbender. Is that the only good joke in that Shazam movie, you think? I'm hoping there's more like that. Like, that was hilarious. It doesn't have to look as majestic as the Batman, but it needs to look like a proper movie, not a shitty TV episode. 100%. Yeah, the Superman movie. Yeah, Bryan Cranston for Lex. I don't even care if it's an old Lex, honestly. I would take that. I would take Bryan Cranston. Just fucking fix your mistakes of the past. I remember when Batman versus Superman was getting made, and everybody was like, "Oh, Bryan Cranston for Lex Luthor." You know, I remember that like it was yesterday. Everybody was hoping Bryan Cranston. They should have took the people's advice back then. You know, they should have took their advice back then. Oh no, Michael Fassbender, no. He's better as Commissioner Gordon. Oh no, you're talking about Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston for Commissioner. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I want a dark and gritty DC universe, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I'd rather have a universe that's different than no universe at all. You know, I want a universe that extends past the first 2 years. Can we get that? Can we get a universe that doesn't fall apart after the first 3 movies? Is that possible, guys? Can we have better expectations? I want a universe that lasts longer than 2 years before it falls apart and we have to fucking shovel a bunch of shit together to keep it going. God damn it. Give me something that lasts 5 years. Can you give me something that lasts 5 years? Can anybody do it? Can anybody do it? Nobody can do it. As of yet. Sucks. But yeah. Cranston as Gordon and Batman year 1 animated film. Yeah, it is. Yes. It should be canon, though. Let's be honest. It should be canon. I want James Gunn DC Justice League Dark. Did you know J.J. Abrams was supposed to make Justice League Dark, and he still hasn't made anything yet. He still hasn't made anything yet, guys. Yeah, that whole $350 million signing of J.J. Abrams just fucking didn't go anywhere. Shocking. They just lost out all kinds of fucking money there. Shit. But yeah. Darby's going off here. Ryan, I think that's what he's going for. We'll literally have Swamp Thing. Yeah. He announced Swamp Thing out of everything. He announces a Swamp Thing movie, the Commandos movie, some other obscure fucking DC project. A lot of them are going to have to do with probably a Justice League Dark or a Constantine. You know, there's a lot of word about Keanu Reeves making another Constantine movie. I wouldn't mind if that Constantine was this DCU Constantine. You know what I'm saying? Like Keanu Reeves as our Constantine for the Justice League Dark live action movie. That's fine with me. That actually sounds really good when you say it. Fucking Constantine. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Arrow's a goof and isn't reliable, clearly. Like, he hasn't done anything. At least Gunn's committed to certain things. He's definitely committed to the Superman project, which is happening. It's happening. Booster Gold, another strange character, but funny character. Who do you think they're going to play Booster Gold? Who can you get? It's not going to be Chris Pratt. That's too obvious. Can't do Chris Pratt as Booster Gold. Too obvious. It's got to be a funny actor. I don't know. It's going to be somebody good. Our end game is going to be Kingdom Come. I think that's too far in the future. Kingdom Come by itself could be its own movie, like an Elseworld movie. And you could bring back like Henry Cavill to be Superman in that movie. It wouldn't really matter at that point. But that should be like an Elseworld thing. Because that could be its own movie. Like Kingdom Come could be its own standalone movie that has nothing to do with anything. And I would buy it. Because it's in like the distant future. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to tie into anything that we're seeing right now. And it could be Elseworld. Same thing with Superman Red Sun. I think that's the same thing with that one too. Colombia. Oh, they got him. He's out. They picked him off at first. That's the end of the inning. Unbelievable. From what he teased, we're going to get Kingdom Come in live action at some point. I really hope at some point. I mean, the way James Gunn talks, there's going to be a central DC universe, and there's going to be like Elseworld projects out of that. You know, and I just hope he doesn't greenlight the Snyderverse. I'll be honest. I just hope he doesn't greenlight that because those fans don't deserve anything. Let's be honest. They don't deserve anything. I need another beer. Don Stevens for Booster Gold. I gotta look him up right now. That sounds familiar. I'm gonna recognize him the second I see his face, probably. Don Stevens. this is not who I thought. This is not who I thought. He's a little. This can't be him, right? There's gotta be somebody else. This big fat guy. When I pull up the picture, it's a big fat guy. That's not that guy. Yeah, James Gunn teased it. He teased everything Superman related. Let's be honest. Like All-Star Superman's the main picture he keeps putting out for his Superman movie. So I'm thinking it's getting a lot of inspiration from that for Legacy. At least that's what it seems like. But yeah, I would love they did a Kingdom Come. Give me a Kingdom Come. Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me, me. Yeah, I just like that he keeps putting out All-Star Superman stuff. He ruled in Legion. All right, so Cavill's working on a Guy Ritchie movie right now. Ooh, what was Guy Ritchie's last movie? It had Jason Statham in it, right? A Wrath of Man, right? I think that was it. It's Miles Teller as Booster Gold. Miles Teller, yeah. It's got to be something that's has really good comedic timing. Can't be Ryan Reynolds because he's already expensive and he's doing Deadpool, so it can't be Ryan Reynolds. I don't know. Because they're going younger with their cast, so that means they're going cheaper. That's what younger means. When they say we're going younger with our cast, that means they're going cheaper with their cast. That's like code. That's code, guys. We're going cheaper with the cast. That's what younger means. I do think Hal's gonna die in that Green Lantern show. We gotta go forward with Jon Stewart. Oh yeah, he's gonna die as Parallax, right? And he's gonna get brought back, and we're gonna do the Jeff Johns 10-year run. You know, that's what I hope. That's what I pray for every night before I go to sleep. That we even get a hint. That we even get like a smidgen of that 10-year run with fucking Jeff Johns. There's just a fucking smidgen of it. We're yet to get any of it, really, in live action. I would love any of it. I would love any of it. Oh. That's not like a thing. Operation Fortune was Guy's last movie, and it was so good. Oh, it was. Was it? Guy Ritchie. I don't think I saw that. Yeah, I think the last one I saw was Wrath of Man, which came out a while ago. 14. Why is it not coming up here? 2023. Oh, this came out this year? It had Jason Statham in it again? What? It has a 51% Rotten Tomatoes. When did this come out? What? March 3rd. This came out like 2 weeks ago. You guys saw this, Ryan Z? That was a great movie, Wrath of Man. Oh, yeah. Wrath of Man is a great movie. I highly recommend everybody watch that. It's a really good one. What? This is in theaters right now? This is what's going up against Shazam? You gotta think about the movies going up against Shazam, too. It's a fucking like Scream 6, Cocaine Bear, Operation Fortune. These are not family-friendly films, Not at all. Shazam is. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be sneaky. It's gonna be a lot sneakier than people. Like, I don't understand how people are not seeing it. Like, what else is coming out against it that you could bring your kids to? I don't know. It's an important factor, All right, Chris says, who's your choice of villain for Batman Part 2? I really want Core the Owls. Even wrote a fan script sequel with them and Mad Hatter and villain Carrie Killer Robin and her girlfriend Oracle. Oracle. Which is we gotta get Barbara Gordon first before we get Oracle. You know what I'm saying? We gotta skip that whole part. I don't know. I think it has something to do with the Penguin for sure, because we're getting this whole Penguin series, and he's driving a purple Maserati, so that's gonna be Joker's car because it's purple. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to do with the Penguin. You know what I'm saying? And they teased the Joker teaming up with the Riddler in the last movie. So they're going to have some kind of thing going on in the second movie. I don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, Core of the Owls, I really want to see. Hush, they teased Hush really hard in the last movie. Like, straight up showed his name. They showed how his dad was connected to the Waynes. Like, it was some like heavy teasing of Hush. And yeah, Derpy, fucking Mr. Freeze. Yeah, I would love Mr. Freeze, especially if the movie took place in the winter and get some sort of new modern take on Mr. Freeze. And then the third movie with Core of the Owls. I agree with that. I would like the series to end with Core of the Owls. Like, they were in the control of the city the whole time. Like, Batman was really having no effect. It was just the Core of the Owls the whole time. That would be kind of crazy. Yeah, I skipped it. Barbara is in a wheelchair at 16 in my script. Yeah, man. I mean, I feel you got to show Joker shooting her. You got to show Joker shooting her in the spine. That's like a huge character moment for both the characters, right? Both the characters. That's you got to. Who do you want Batman to play by in Brave and the Bold? Oh, I have no idea. It's somebody young and somebody in their late 20s, early 30s. I don't know. It's not gonna be Robert Pattinson. Anybody with a square jaw, guys. Anybody with a square jaw. They can all handle this fucking role. This is not Batman's not a complex role, guys. He's a brute. He broods. Oh, my parents are dead. It's not a complex role. It's not Barbara Gordon. I'm working with her. Oh, all people got fucking stories going, huh? You guys fucking talk to each other for a second. My mouth's getting cotton mouth here. It's like 40 minutes. I'm back. Oh. I'm sorry. What happened here? Joker does shoot her. It's in a backstory. Ooh, Barbara Gordon and Batman together, year one. It's a flashback. Oh, that's how Batman meets Barbara Gordon? Is that like he's too late to save her from Joker or something like that? I don't know. Because remember, if we remember in The Killing Joke, the Joker only goes to shoot Barbara Gordon because he's trying to get at Commissioner Gordon. He has no idea that Barbara Gordon is Batgirl when he shoots her. He's just trying to get at Commissioner Gordon. He has no idea she's Batgirl, which is like a great twist. I love in the original story. But you say that just happens anyway before she even becomes Batgirl, and then maybe Batman takes her under his wing or something like that. That's what sent Joker to Arkham in the deleted scenes of the first film. Yeah. When Batman, Batman takes him to Arkham for the first time, and the Batman. Dude, I really wish they kept that scene in the movie. The more I think about it, the more I watch it. That 5-minute scene where Batman's talking to Joker in the Matt Reeves Batman. I'm like, why didn't they keep that in the movie? It's only an extra 5 minutes. It makes sense, and it parallels the Riddler scene that we get later on. So it's like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the parallel. I like that, like, Batman figures it out. Like, Joker tells you right there what the end of the movie is, and Batman doesn't want to believe it, right? Because it's coming from Joker. But it's like, yeah, Joker's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joker's like really got your back, Batman. Like in a funny, ironic way, Yeah, I mean, I need what was it? Yeah, I'm gonna need Sandy Sings as Barbara Gordon or to Ella Castor without her as Barbara. Yeah, man. I mean, they go for anybody young redhead. I just need a young redhead. Do you guys prefer Barbara Gordon as a redhead or a brunette? What do you guys prefer her as? I prefer redhead, honestly. That deleted scene needed to be in the movie, and the cameo at the end should have been taken out. See, that's the thing. Like, if the cameo at the end does make less sense without that deleted scene. It really just comes out of nowhere. If you had that deleted scene, then all of a sudden, like the ending cameo would have been better because you would have heard the Joker laugh. You'd be like, "Oh shit, it's Joker again!" Like we saw him earlier in the film. Like he's in this universe. I think it would have been better. But yeah, you could cut out anyway. But yeah, I like the idea of both those scenes in there because it's like, you hear Joker's voice and immediately you know who it is. You don't have to guess, and then you can get sucked into the scene even more. That's what I like. Look at Sadie Sinks. She's a redhead. Ooh, does the carpet match the drapes, Sadie? Sadie is Sinks. Sink. Oh, fuck. Damn, I know why you want to cast her. I already know why you want to cast her. You fucking dirty dog. You dirty dog. How do I stop that? Present. Let me show everybody this. Where is it? Yeah, it is. Boom. That's what she looks like, guys. That's what Sadie Sinks looks like. That looks like Barbara Gordon for sure. Damn. Woo! Yeah, dude, she got the look. She definitely got the look. I'm so happy they fucking shelved that last Batgirl movie. Like, that's who they should get for Batgirl. Shit. The carpet definitely matches the drapes things. Okay. She's Max from Stranger Things. I didn't watch Stranger Things, Oh my God, America just tied it with a base hit. USA! USA! Oh, no. There was runners on second and third. They just took the lead, actually. Holy shit. USA! Takes place in the Reeves world. Oh, Ryan C's talking about his take, his fan script here. She's back in Gotham. It's 3 years after the attacks and returns to working her to be Batgirl. Matt Reeves was talking about the Batman sequel, like it wasn't going to take place after, like it wasn't going to take place that far after the first Batman movie, right? Like it's going to take place like a couple weeks or maybe like a month or two after the first Batman movie. That's what Matt Reeves kept saying over and over. Like I felt like he's like, we're going chronologically. We're not going to take large leaps in time. He said that somewhere. We can remove her. I'm gonna add her to the fucking the files. I'm gonna add her to the files. She look good. Dude, Peyton List Troy. Oh yeah, Cobra. I've seen Cobra Kai. I have not seen Stranger Things, guys. I refuse to watch it. I know it's gonna piss off some girl one day. It's funny. I swear to God, I go on a lot of dates with girls, and Stranger Things is like the main show they bring up, and I'm like, never seen it. They're like, what? Like, no, I never seen it. So funny. So funny to see the looks on their faces. She's literally Supergirl too. Hey, I think I know who you're talking about with the Cobra Kai, but yeah, good stuff. That's the good stuff, guys. Dude, there were some people giving Brandon Fraser shit, because like he put fat people in a negative light with The Whale, like as if The Whale is about a regular fat person. You know what I'm saying? Like the Whale is about a morbidly obese person that's killing themselves with food. That's what that movie's about. That's not every fat person. Some people are just a little overweight. Not everybody's morbidly obese that can't get out of their fucking house. That's what The Whale's about. The Whale's about fucking my 600-pound life type person. It's real sad. I don't know if you guys seen that movie yet. Brendan Fraser deserved it. 100% he deserved it. To look up basically fan cast Holly. Oh, I gotta look up these people. Stranger Things is great. You're missing out. I know that's what every girl says, Chris. That's what every fucking girl says, and I'm like, Oh, this is so funny. I do it with a special lady. I will one day with a special lady. Let's look up Peyton since you asked first, and then we'll look up the other one. There's a special lady that comes along. I will definitely watch Stranger Things with her. For sure. What the fuck happened here? I don't know what the fuck happened here. My page is here. I hold on here. Peyton what? Shit. Peyton actress. American actress. Ooh, Americana. Oh, dude, she looks 16, dude. How old is she? She's 24? Dude, she looks like she's 16, dude. I don't know. She looks a little young, guys. She looks a little young. I mean, she's still kind of hot, but she definitely looks like a Disney star. Oh my God. She did come from Disney. She did come from Disney. She got the blonde hair. I'll give you that. My God, I don't know. She looks really young. I know. Maybe she's getting older. Maybe that's why. I know she's 24, but she looks way younger. Stranger Things, great. Yes, Lancer, I'm going to a flop. Lol. That'll be the end of Snyder. Aquaman 2 has nothing to do with Zack Snyder, dude. It's way. Zack Snyder has had nothing to do with DC for the longest time. It's his fans that want to keep going on about it. Like, for the longest time, Zack Snyder's had nothing to do with DC. And yeah, Aquaman 2 is going to flop. But by how much is the question. Like, I can't see it. Like, the first Aquaman movie made $1 billion. because they had a unique release schedule. They like released it every week of the month in different regions, and then they brought it to America. So they released it internationally a bunch, and then they brought it to America. They might do that again, in which case it still could have a big, box office. It's not going to do $1 billion though. It might do like 600 million, like 600, 700 million. But if that's the case, it's still kind of a flop because the movie cost 200 million. You guys know what I'm saying right now? Whatever your budget is for a movie, you got to make 3 times that for it to be profitable. Not just 2 times, 3 times. 3 times profit, so if it's 200 million, you got to make 600 million plus for it to be a profit. If the budget's 200 million, that's a lot of millions, guys. And I think they're expecting it with Aquaman to do about 600 million. I think they're definitely expecting that. But if you look at a movie like Shazam, a movie that costs less, they're saying the Shazam 2 costs like 100 million to make, which is like nothing. So all that movie has to make is 300 million plus. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to make that much, and they didn't spend that much on the marketing for Shazam 2. Clearly. Have you seen the marketing for Shazam 2? Because I haven't. You know what I'm saying? They saved a lot of money on it. All Shazam 2 has to do is make between 300 and 400 million. If it makes over 400 million, it's a huge success. It's a huge profit for them. Just saying. Just saying. Keep that in mind. I know a lot of people aren't going to tell you. The Grace Randolphs aren't going to tell you that because she got a fucking agenda, saying because she's a fucking biased motherfucker. She's a piece of shit, guys. Nobody in Hollywood trusts her. James Gunn put out that hilarious tweet where it was like, if it's coming from Randolph, you can assume it's bullshit. Like, that's what James Gunn said about her. The director of The Whale wrote a Batman movie back in 2004. Both Nolan and Son stole ideas from him. Yeah, Darren Aronofsky. Yeah, the Batman. Yeah, I remember that whole thing when that was happening. And then they went with Nolan. Yeah, dude. Darren Aronofsky is probably one of the most underrated directors ever. Because he put out some stinkers like Noah. I mean, Noah's all right, but kind of a stinker though. Looks like skeeving. And if you watch Cobra Kai, you know she has attitude. All right, you just named a bunch of actors. Bill Skarsgård. I know Bill Skarsgård. I really like what's his name? Cohee, the guy in the Batman. I really like that Joker. Whatever the actor name they got, Barry something for the Joker or the Batman. I really like that guy. There's just something scary about him. There's something like really fucking creepy and scary about that Joker. I like a lot. Zack Snyder should direct a Dairyman movie. What the fuck's a Dairyman? Do you mean Dead Man? I don't know what you mean. Do you think Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman should stay in the new CCU? I think they're gonna try, even though I don't think so, because she costs too much. Gal Gadot costs way too much, guys, for her actual skill level. She's not that good of an actress. There's so many actresses better than Gal Gadot. So many that you can get. And we're fucking, the connection's kind of going wacky right now. Give it a second. But yeah, Gal Gadot is a waste of space, guys, and she costs way too much money. And my Batgirl is doing her own fights. 87/11 style. Long takes, very little cuts. Oh, you write out the fight sequences. That's interesting, right? So, most writers, when they're writing a script, they just say they fight. Or they'll be like, fight sequence. You know what I'm saying? They just write out, and they fight. And then you just let the fucking people take that on. Coen Brothers, underrated film director, and he's Jewish like me. Oh, you're Jewish too. Thank you, my Jewish brother. My Jewish brother, Coen Brothers. Yeah, the Coen Brothers Jewish? Hell yeah. I know a lot of the Zack Snyder fans out there are anti-Semitic, like 100%. So many of them. Like, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous how many of them are super anti-Semitic. It's crazy. And I actually really wanted to direct a Superman film in 2013 as well. I feel like they might get him. I'm saying The Whale really upped his stock, guys. Like, Aronofsky is back.
Like he's gonna direct a big movie. It's up to him which one. I bet there's a bunch of studios going after him right now. A bunch of studios going after him right now, especially after all the Oscars and like awards he's winning for The Whale. And yes, Gal Gadot's trash straight up. I mean, you get it, Phil. Like, you get it. Just watch her act, guys. It's so bad. It's so bad, dude. Derpy Entertainment. Andrew Garfield is Mr. Wait. Fail if Andrew Garfield is Mr. Freeze and Emma Stone is the way. That would be a match made in heaven. Oh my god. That would be a match made in heaven right there. She's a Jewish Wonder Woman, and you're Jewish too, so you like that probably. Right? I'm Jewish too. I don't mind that she's Israeli. I bet a lot of the Snyder fans mind that. A lot of the Snyder fans do not like the fact that Gal Gadot's Jewish. I can guarantee that right now by the way they talk and all the free Palestine bullshit they're doing. Daniel Bard's got strikeouts. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. If Sasha Callie's Supergirl, well, not Supergirl. She should be a Wonder Woman. I think they're gonna keep her a Supergirl, guys. Why not? If her performance is good and people like the Flash movie, let her be Supergirl. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's young. There's no point to change that. I think James Gunn will see that. World's Biggest Geek has arrived. He's a Marvel DC guy. Hello. Hopefully, maybe we can get some scenes with one of the original Martian Manhunters. Over the where with what in the new the Gunn Superman movie or something? The new Justice League. If they make a Justice League movie, you can guarantee they're doing Martian Manhunter off the bat, and they're not gonna do a stupid teaser at the end of a 4-hour movie. It's just gonna be Martian Manhunter off the bat if they do it on a Justice League movie. I promise you that. And that and Green Lantern. How the fuck do you do a Justice League movie and you put in Cyborg over Green Lantern? Like, what the fuck have we come to as a society? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? All right. Chris says Aronofsky should do Swamp Thing. He likes comics and will draw from the Moore run. Oh, dude. Dude, I got my Moore books right here. My Moore books right here. Let's see if I can hold on here. Oh shit. See, I was trying not to knock that over, and I totally knocked it over first chance. Here's just one of them. There's a stack of them here. Oh, fucking shit. Swamp Thing. This is book 4. I have 4, 3, 2, 1 right there. And I have 5, 6 in the other room. But yeah, this is like legendary run, guys. Legendary run. If you're looking for like a old style comic book, I mean, I don't know if it's old style, but it's definitely that style from like late 80s, you know, era. What year is this? 87. So yeah, late 80s. This is what a lot of books look like back then. But yeah, his story is just fantastic. Fucking Alan Moore's genius. And yeah, he hates all his Hollywood interpretations of his books. I don't know if you guys knew that. Alan Moore fucking hates every movie. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, he fucking hates. Watchmen, he fucking hates. And what's the other one? There's another Alan Moore one. From Hell, the Johnny Depp movie. They made a Johnny Depp movie called From Hell, based off the Alan Moore From Hell. He hates that one too, guys. He fucking hates that book. I kick box for exercise. That's sorry, I must have missed that. People hate Gal Gadot because she's Israeli. Yeah, Israelis are Jewish people. Yeah, they hate her because she's Jewish. Like that's why. Naomi Scott is Talia. Naomi Scott. That sounds so familiar too. Selena Kyle. Yeah, you just don't like Naomi. Sasha looks great. She does look great, doesn't she? She does look great. I think she's a great Supergirl. I think she's going to be a great one. There's a lot of positive things coming out about her. There's a lot of positive things coming out about that Flash movie. And that Flash movie doesn't come out for months, guys. Like Shazam, there was a bunch of positive stuff coming about this Shazam 2, but it only came out like a couple weeks ago. It wasn't out for months and months. like this fucking Flash movie. This Flash movie, it's like months of knowing how great this movie is. Like, that's different, guys. That's like when The Dark Knight was coming out, and people were like, "Holy fuck, The Dark Knight is really good." Like, that's the same shit. Of course, it's not going to be as good as The Dark Knight. I don't think any movie can touch that movie. Why people that hate Zoe Kravitz and Anna? People hate, dude. I mean, you gotta get on the internet. People hate them. People hate everybody. People hate everybody on the internet. Sasha looks awesome, and they'll probably keep her for Woman of Tomorrow. That's why they announced that movie. They knew audiences will love her in The Flash. Chris, you nailed it on the fucking head. You nailed it on the head. That everybody look at what Chris said, because he nailed it on the head. That's why they announced this Woman of Tomorrow, the Supergirl movie that's coming out after Superman Legacy. I guarantee it. I didn't really put it together till you said it right there. But like, yeah, 100%. Why else would you announce a Supergirl movie unless you knew who your Supergirl was going to be? You know what I'm saying? I feel like they already know who the Superman is, and they just haven't said it yet. They have to have a casting in their head. They have to have somebody they're already going after. Like, you don't just make this fucking $200 million movie without knowing who your Superman is. And you just don't. Derpy does not like Andrew Garfield, guys. Martin Scorsese versus Al Moore. Director versus writer. Hear me out for Alfred. Daniel Craig for Alfred. Get the fuck out of here, Derpy. Get the fuck out of here, Derpy, with Daniel Craig for Alfred. Daniel Craig needs to be a superhero or a villain. You don't just put him in an Alfred role. Come on, Derpy. Come on, Derpy. You don't just put him in an Alfred role. You got to make him a superhero or villain. World's biggest geek. Are you looking forward to the brand new Shazam for the Gods? Yeah, dude. I'm totally looking forward to that shit. I did you see the clip? I showed the clip earlier of them like he's like writing a letter, and the villain starts reading the letter. They're like, should we proofread this? No, it's fine. We just send it through, because the pen just keeps writing whatever they're saying. I thought that shit was hilarious. That's I mean, if that's the only funny moment in the movie, that's a problem, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of funny moments in that movie. That's what I'm looking forward to, you know? Shazam is that type of character anyway. It's not super serious. And my first movie is done, called Code 4. Very end of watch style. And for chasing the kidnapper. Code 4, where are you showing it, Brian? See, let us know where you're showing it. Who picked it up and where are you showing it, bro? Oh, you say you just finished writing it. I think it's my Darby. He is British. Oh, Andrew Garfield. He's like the only guy I could think of at this point. Oh yeah, Daniel Craig. I know. I kind of like how they went with Andy Serkis for Alfred. I like that. So like that style of actor. Daniel Craig could still play a superhero. He could play Dr. Fate. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of person you can get for those kind of roles. Zack Snyder's Justice League cinematography is downgraded. Yeah, it really is. It really is downgraded. He put a shitty dark filter over that movie to make it more edgy. Not the great reason to put a filter over a movie, but you know, can't stop Zack Snyder from doing what he wants, even if fucking everybody around him is saying it's a bad idea. You know? Anyway, guys, how we all doing tonight? I still got the baseball game on. I guess I could stay on until the baseball game's over. I'm going to wake up and go kayaking tomorrow because it's my spring break right now. It really is. I'm going to go kayaking. Aspect ratio. Yeah, did you miss my last stream, Asaka? We talked about that aspect ratio. It was there's such a pretentious aspect ratio. Because everybody's TV is in widescreen. So why even putting it in a square? You're a dick, Zack Snyder. Everybody's TV is in widescreen. Every single person on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, very pretentious. Daniel Craig was almost cast as Doctor Strange movie 2 to play Thor brother Balder in Balder the Brave for the Illuminati scene. He was? I didn't know that. I bet I could tell you one main reason why Daniel Craig wasn't cast in these movies. He costs too much. I can guarantee that right now. What's his average salary? It's got to be over 10 million. It's got to be like probably close to 20 million. Let's see. He played fucking James Bond, guys. Craig. Well, let's just see what his net worth is as of right now. Well, let's just see what his net worth is real quick. James' net worth is massive. Yeah, we know that. But what's the number? Give me the number. As of January 2023, Craig has an estimate net worth of $160 million. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money he's been earning from these James Bond movies and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ. Craig reportedly made $25 million for his final Bond film, No Time to Die. So if he made any kind of superhero film, you're looking at an easy 20 to 25 million you're going to have to pay him to just be in one superhero film. That's ridiculous, guys. That's ridiculous. You know why? Because Robert Pattinson cost only 11 million. Robert Pattinson for the Batman cost 11 million versus Daniel Craig, who cost 25 million for one Bond film. Like, get the fuck out of here. We ain't going to spend that kind of money in this DC universe. I can tell you that. That's how you save money. You go after people that don't cost $20 million, which is like, there's tons of actors that can play these roles. Anyway, I got a cough here. Excuse me. Favorite Joker arcs besides Killing Joke? I think Soft Targets in Gotham Central, where he's a sniper, is very underrated. Love Endgame and Laughing Fish too. Favorite Joker role, huh? I really love the one where his face is peeled off in Scott Snyder. What's it called? Death of the Family? It's called Death of the Family. And when he's killing Robin, that's called Death in the Family. But yeah, Death of the Family. I'll go with that one. The Scott Snyder Death of the Family. And you want to know why, Chris? I'll keep coming back to this because this is the main reason. Because Joker is scary. He's scary as fuck in Death in the Family. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole scene where he's in the police precinct with Commissioner Gordon and he's killing all the cops like one by one in the dark. And he leaves Commissioner Gordon alive. That shit was scary. And I was reading the book and I was just like, I was nervous for Commissioner Gordon. Like, that's tough. That's tough, dude. That's tough to do in a book to scare me, you know? Skyrim right now, man, asking real cop to play themselves. Dude, asking people to play themselves is pretty redundant. I don't know. They won't do it. When that camera turns on, everyone gets self-conscious about, themselves and stuff, and they always act out like crazy. Pattinson cost $3 million only. Did he? Hold on here. I'm pretty sure it was like 10 to 11. I'm pretty sure it was only 10 to 11. This is like my thing, guys, too. Like, I go through shit all the time. I want to say it was like around 10. 3 million. Holy shit. What did Robert Pattinson make from the Batman? Variety Report said 2021 that Pattinson made $3 million for his role as Batman, which is a lot less than other Batmans. No shit. Where did I get that 11 million number from? Just earned $3 million up front. Oh, that was his up front. Okay. That's not including back end or anything. Which the movie did gross a lot. It did make a lot of profit, so I wonder what he made on the back end. Maybe that's where I'm getting that 11 million from. But yeah, $3 million up front. That's what he got to be Batman. You're right on that. Who's the highest paid Batman actor? Jack Nicholson for his role as the Joker. He's earned lifetime gross for Jack Nicholson from the Batman from 1989, $60 million. Fuck. Like, fuck. What? Jack Nicholson earned $60 million lifetime from that movie. That's what? Yeah, I think that's where 11 million came from. Is the back end. Yeah, because the movie made a lot of profit. That must be where it came from. Let's see if we can get a total number here. Oh, maybe I just thought about Christian Bale because Christian Bale got 9 million for Batman Begins, 10 million for The Dark Knight, and 20 million bonus. And dude, fucking Christian Bale got 10 million for The Dark Knight plus a 20 million bonus after the movie came out. Yeah. That's a lot of fucking money. 20 million. Christian Bale in 2013 was offered $50 million to play a Batman in a fourth movie, which he declined. Why the fuck would you decline that? You have to be out of your mind. Are you out of your fucking mind? How do you decline $50 million? Warner Brothers was ready to give Christian Bale $50 million for the fourth Batman film. That's insanity. Let's put that in comparison. Henry Cavill made $14 million for his role as Clark Kent in Superman in 2013's Man of Steel. Wow. That's fucking wild. I'm sorry, I get lost in these numbers right now. It's probably getting really boring. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, $3 million up front for Robert Pattinson. He's technically the 12th actor to play Batman. That's wild. That's crazy. They were able to get away with spending $3 million on Robert Pattinson when the average net worth of people is like over 10 million per movie. Like, Robert Pattinson's a man. I love that guy now. I fucking love Robert Pattinson, guys. Hey, I'm back, guys. I'm back. That's a good topic, though. Good point, Film Psychic. $3 million up front. That's wild. I think that 11 million number I was talking about was just coming from Christian Bale and stuff. I don't know. I think about a lot. Fucking back hurts. Death of the Family is great. That's scene of the GCP. Yeah, all time best scenes of all time. If they ever do that in a movie, holy fuck! They ever do that in a movie? Look at the cast in Departed. Well, yeah, I know the cast from Departed. Jack Nicholson, Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, how much were they getting paid for that? I wonder if they probably took some pay cuts for that. I would like both my comments above to be noticed. Which ones? This one? Yeah, I'm the Lucas Till as the Flash. Lucas Till as the Flash. Lucas Till. Oh yeah. I know who he is. He was an X-Men First Class. He played the fucking guy, the guy with the beam coming out of his chest. Havoc? Yeah. I remember him. He could be Reverse Flash. Dude. I think that's what you gotta do. If you're gonna do a blonde hair, blue eyed guy, he's got to be the bad guy. Yeah, I think that's just how it has to work out. Really, honestly. Honestly. But yeah, guys, pretty fucking crazy. 3 million? Dude. So Steeds. I want to see that fucking other hour of the Batman. I still think about that sometimes. Like, there was a whole nother hour of that movie they cut out. I want to see that stuff. See why they cut it out. You know, what was it, what was the reasons they cut it out? I want to hear that stuff too. I like Rob is a great since Good Time. Oh yeah, Good Time's a great movie. Guys haven't seen it. Is it still on Netflix? I think it's still on Netflix. I gotta go. I'll be here if you stream again. Oh yeah, I'll probably stream one more time by the end of this week. It's kind of like my spring break. I've been really busy lately, guys, because I've been going to back to college. I'm going for a bachelor's degree, and I aced my last classes. I'm doing express classes, which is like, 8-week courses. Fucking really condenses the course material and everything. But I still ace the shit, so that's fine with me, For Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman. Wait, what? I missed that. What? Oh, it is one. I got a casting for Diana. Look this actress up. They are Canadian Greek. I can't spell that name. Melissa. What? Change your name. That's the first thing I would tell her. Is that your name? Change it. I love that David Spade fucking line. Is that your name? Change it. Oh, that's not her. Melissa Man. Who the hell? Manhunt? Manhunt? You spell it right? Yeah. You just spell it right. Yeah, would that be that'd be cool to get a Greek person to play Wonder Woman, wouldn't it? That'd be a very cool thing. How do I share the screen? Here. Here. I got some pictures here. I mean, she looks all right. She definitely has the black hair that Wonder Woman should have, But is she well endowed enough? That's the question, guys. That's the question. She definitely looks like Wonder Woman, though. She definitely has that Greek vibe to her, for sure. For sure. I'll leave as well. Midnight Pass here. Yeah, I just got Midnight Pass here, too. Thanks for joining me, I see. I'll see you next time, man. Yeah, here. Oh, yeah. Night, man. I'll see you next time, my brother. The USA is up 3-2 right now, top of the 7th. I think I'll stay on until this game is over. It's almost over here. We got a couple more innings. USA has to win by 3 runs. They have a special stipulation here. They have to keep scoring. I don't know if they know that. They have to keep scoring here. But anyway, yeah, any other questions you guys want to talk about? I kind of talked about everything I wanted to talk about in the stream. The whole James Gunn thing, getting way more likes than Zack Snyder. And everyone was like, Zack Snyder broke the internet. And then James Gunn posted, oh, yeah, I'm directing Superman Legacy. And then he breaks the internet instantly. I just thought that was the highlight of the day. That was the best thing ever. Best fucking thing ever. So much fun. Chris Pratt for Green Arrow. No, dude, Charlie Hunnam for Green Arrow. I don't care if it's fucking I don't care if it's fucking what's it called? By the numbers or whatever. It's basic answer. I want Charlie Hunnam for Green Arrow. If they don't do that, then they fail. They fail. I need Charlie Hunnam. He's got to be my Green Arrow. I don't know about you. I loved him in King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Highly underrated Guy Ritchie film. Another highly underrated Guy Ritchie film. Why is this all fucked up here? What did I do? What did I do here? I have no idea what I did here. Here we go. I feel all right. World's Biggest Geek says, I feel bad for Henry Cavill. If only he could have gotten another chance of Superman in the future movies, and hopefully another Justice League movie as well. You know what I think, World's Biggest Geek, if you're listening? You know what I think? I think if they ever do a Kingdom Come movie, I feel like Henry Cavill should probably be that Superman. Because you could put the silver streaks in his hair and he'll look perfect. Because he already has the receding hairline, right? He kind of like has my hairline where it's just like it's going back like that in the corners. That's what Henry Cavill has. So I think he would be great for a Kingdom Come Superman. Yeah, I really do. Just that he looks older already. He doesn't look like a young Superman anymore. So it makes sense if he would be Kingdom Come. I think that's the only chance he really has, Henry Cavill, is to be Kingdom Come Superman. I don't think they're going to do it on Justice League with him. I don't think they're going to do it on a Superman movie with him, clearly. James Gunn's moving full steam ahead. He wants to direct the movie. Well, he said he didn't want to direct it, but he's kind of forced to direct it now. Kind of forced to direct it now. Mia Goth is Harley Quinn. I know my new Superman already. Who is it? It better be somebody with a strong fucking jaw. I swear, that's all we need for Superman. We need somebody with a square fucking jaw that's fucking wholesome. A little bit wholesome. And, I almost feel like Michael B. Jordan could be. Everyone got upset because he's black or whatever. But I really feel like he could be it because everybody loves Michael B. Jordan. He's really likable. So he could pull it off. Everybody loves him as Apollo. You love him as Apollo and Apollo Creed's son. Why wouldn't you love him as Superman? I feel like that could be definitely a thing. Let me look up Maya Goth. Derby keeps bringing up people I have not heard of. Oh, no, dude. No, dude. I'm sure she's a very talented actress, but she does not look that pretty. I'm sorry. I need Harley Quinn to be pretty. I need Harley Quinn to be really, really pretty. Like, yeah, Cure for Wellness. Yeah. I remember her in that. Shit. I remember that movie. I love Cure for Wellness. It's a great movie. A lot of people didn't see that movie. It's a great movie. Infinity Pool. It's another good one. Yeah, Cure for Wellness. It's a really good one. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I like Harley Quinn to be very attractive. That might just be me, guys. That might just be me. Like crazy attractive. You know what I'm saying? David Cornswith. He's 29. Let's look up. David. It's funny. They have this whole thing. Okay. Oh, I see why you like him. He's already like the fan cast for the fucking movie. Here, let's share this screen. Share. I see people put him out as the fan cast already. Because he's got the blue eyes. He's super handsome. He's got the square jaw. That's what you need. You don't even need a guy that looks like a bodybuilder because Superman's not that. If you look up Christopher Reeves, like that guy wasn't a bodybuilder. He's not like a bodybuilder type. Can I get like a full picture of this? Why is this not like giving me a full picture? You know, he's a tiny dude. He's got a big head. He's a tiny dude. His shoulders aren't that broad. He's 29, huh? I almost want to say you can get him to play Superboy. That's a funny one. Put him and Henry Cavill next together. You know. Oh shit! What I do? You know, he definitely looks like a younger Henry Cavill. I don't know. They kind of look the same. They could be brothers almost. You know, I think that's a good shot of him. You can really see his blue eyes in that shot. I like the blue eyes. That's really all you need, honestly. That's all you need for Superman. Right, guys? Armie Hammer would have been a great Superman. Yeah, he would have if he wasn't so fucking. If he didn't want to fucking eat people all the time, Chris. If he could just stop wanting to eat people all the time. Where's my phone? It's right here charging. All right, so I'm going kayaking tomorrow. So she fell asleep. Going kayaking tomorrow. Let's put the alarm on. Alarm. If I want to get there at 9, I gotta leave here at 8. I'm only gonna need like 10, 15 minutes to get ready, probably. So, Arity. Okay. All right, guys. I got like 20 more minutes. Any more burning questions? Any more burning questions right here? Yeah. I was seeing them on Twitter, Darby. I was seeing those on Twitter. When they, some fans were putting up him and like Man of Steel or shit like that. I like the Christopher Reeves. They're putting him over Christopher Reeves' head. I've seen that stuff too. Look what I won in an arcade. Solomon Grundy. Red Sun Solomon Grundy. This arcade I went to, they had Injustice on the arcade sticks. And I took a girl there and I totally beat the shit out of her. I didn't even give her a chance to win. And I won a Solomon Grundy card. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good cast. Jared Reynolds coming in here with the fucking perfect casting. Timothy Dalton for Alfred. Another James Bond alum, but he would probably be a good Alfred. I'd buy that because he's old. He reminds me of James Bond because he was James Bond, And I like that version of Alfred. And Alfred that's fucking like, former MI6, former military, knows his shit, can probably beat up Batman. That's what I like. I want Jason Ackles as Aaron Taylor Johnson as Bruce. Oh, Aaron Taylor Johnson, that dude I feel like he just needs another chance. Like he's had a couple chances to make a big impact and like be a huge star, but I just feel like he needs one more. Just give him one more big chance. He was in that movie Bullet Train, right? Give him one more chance, man. He's ready for it. I know it. If you give him one more big role, he'll crush it. World's Biggest Geek. Are you looking forward to the new fantasy movie Dungeons and Dragons on March 31st? No. And I saw a new trailer for that recently too. I saw a new trailer. I'm like, wow, I can't believe this fucking thing got made. Like, I can't believe they actually spent money on this. And it really wasn't that much money. If you look at the trailer, like half the special effects are not done. At least they're not as polished as they could be. And that's troubling. That's troubling when you look at a movie that's been in development for that long and the special effects are just not 100% done. That's very troubling. Oh my God, they have Adams in there in the 7th. Tambay Ray. A Tambay Ray fan. If you see the The Ray logo's here. Tampa Bay Ray fan. He's pitching for the Team USA right now. He's gonna put up a 0 like always. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to Dungeons and Dragons at all. What's your favorite TV shows of all time? I'd go with Twin Peaks, Sopranos, The Wire, Batman the Animated Series, and Stranger Things. I definitely put Batman the Animated Series and Green Lantern the Animated Series back to back right there. South Park. South Park's got to be up there. Do comedy shows count? South Park's got to be up there. I still enjoy that show today. What's some other great ones? I still like Game of Thrones. What's some other ones? Battlestar Galactica. That's got to be top 1 or 2. Yeah, he played Taylor Johnson. Yeah, I know. Yeah, kick-ass. He's great, kick-ass. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica. That's got to be top there. For sure. So many sci-fi shows that most people haven't watched. Great shows of all time. It's funny because a lot of shows become shit after like the 5th season. Like The Walking Dead, I would say is like one of the greatest shows of all time up until like the 6th season. And then it just goes way downhill after that. Great shows of all time. Yeah, I have to keep thinking about that one. Definitely Battlestar Galactica is my top 5 for sure. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica for sure. Yeah, I love that show. So say we all. We're the last humans alive. Yeah, that's a great show, and it still holds up. So they don't have a ton of special effects, but when they do have special effects, it's well done. I think it still holds up here. Hit Girl. She should be Harley. Yeah, she's old enough now. Hell yeah, let her be Harley Quinn. Yeah, I like that idea. Breaking Bad. That's probably gonna be up there. But I think Breaking Bad is really good because they ended the show at the 5th season. That's why it's so good. If that show kept going, it would have had the same effect that Breaking Bad had. No, it would have the same effect that Walking Dead had. Breaking Bad, it would have been the same thing. Who's vibrating me? It's like 12:30, dude. What's happening here? Whoa, whatever makes you happy. Got it when I want to now. All right, stop that screen. I don't need that up anymore. Why is my screen freezing right here? Yeah. Cow chicken? No. Dude, I would just name all those fucking like Futurama, fucking Cowboy Bebop, Sailor Moon, Black Clover. What other shows you want? I don't know. Oh, shoot. Positive reaction to the new Evil Dead? The trailer? Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that. I love the remake of Evil Dead, by the way. The new one that came out. I love that remake. That shit was scary as fuck. I could barely look at the screen, especially that needle scene with the dude. Ugh, I could barely look at the screen for that shit. Ugh. Love that movie. But that movie got a visceral reaction from me. That's great. That's some good shit. All right, guys. It's been a great night with you guys. I'll be on again. Maybe tomorrow night or maybe the day after. We'll see. I'm going to get out of Shazam on Friday. So I'll tell you how I feel about Shazam. I'm watching on Friday, so you know, I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. No movie reactions. People saw it early tonight. It's all over Twitter. All the new Evil Dead. Is it any good? Hold on, I'm on Twitter right now. Evil Dead. Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead Rise is gnarly and wild as every Evil Dead film should be. There are no limits when working with Deadites. That guy liked it. I can't take my girl to this guy. She'll fucking freak the fuck out. She's a real scary cat. Evil Dead Rise. It's been a minute since a total gore fest like this was dropped in theaters. Claustrophobic. Ooh, can I see that? Ooh, wince. It'll make you wince. Oh, they say it's claustrophobic. That's like one of my fears. I hate I'm very claustrophobic. I hate tiny spaces. I'll check it out though. Oh yeah. You have a good night too, Chris. You have a good night, Darby. You have a good night, guys. Thanks for joining the stream, making it possible. You know, comments and views make it possible. The likes make it possible. All that stuff. It would be a lot shorter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, have a good night, guys. Love you. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye for now. You guys, I've had a great time on the stream. I'll be back on tomorrow or the next day. And Team USA is still winning. I think they're going to win this game, but I don't think they're going to win by 3 runs, which is what they need to advance, actually. So, yeah. Bye, guys. And fuck that Zack Snyder con, man. I'll see you guys later. Bye. And go James Gunn for Superman Legacy. All right, now I'll say bye. Bye.